Ever wake up from an epic dream only for it to vanish seconds later? It is a universal human experience, yet the mechanics behind it are mind-blowing. You might have been flying or discovering new colors, but then it slips away. We all know the frustration of grasping at those fading, whimsical memories. But this rapid forgetting is not a glitch. It is a brilliant, evolved feature. Your brain is actively clearing the slate to prevent useless information from cluttering life. Think about it. We dream 4 to 6 times every single night. That is 2 hours of hallucinatory adventures every time your head hits the pillow. Yet, we only remember a microscopic fraction of these hidden parallel lives. So, what are the biological culprits acting as the brain's delete key? First, meet the hippocampus, your brain's primary memory manager. During the day, it saves your experiences, but during REM sleep, it goes offline. The connection between the hippocampus and the cortex, which is the outer layer of your brain consisting of gray matter, drops during your dreams. Consequently, your wild nighttime adventures simply do not reach long-term storage. But there is also an active deletion process happening while you sleep. Special cells called MCH neurons are active in your hippocampus during REM sleep. The MCH neurons act like a literal delete key on a keyboard. They switch on to clear your dream cache, wiping away unnecessary information and making space for tomorrow's data. Finally, there is a chemical culprit called norepinephrine, the brain's memory glue. During REM sleep, levels of this chemical hit absolute rock bottom. Without this glue, your vivid adventures simply cannot stick to your brain. Now, consider what happens when morning cortisol enters the mix. As you wake, your brain releases a surge of this stress hormone. High cortisol acts like a pair of scissors on your memory circuits. It chops memories into the disconnected, bizarre fragments you recall upon waking. This is why dreams feel so strange. Your brain tries to stitch them together. You might feel stranded in a desert, yet somehow know it was where you went to school. Your conscious mind is desperately trying to create a narrative from these fragments. So, who are the magical people who remember their dreams every morning? High dream recallers actually have different sleep patterns than the rest of us. They have more brief periods of wakefulness throughout the night. They tend to be sensitive to sound and are easily roused. These brief awakenings act as a loophole to turn the memory manager on. Science shows you need 2 minutes of wakefulness to save a dream in your brain. If you wake for 30 seconds and roll over, the dream is gone. High recallers also share specific personality traits like openness to experience. Creative people with rich fantasy lives naturally catch more of their dreams. Their brains are wired to be receptive to bizarre dream imagery. Now, how can you hack your biology to remember your own adventures? The fastest way is to keep a dream journal right by your bed. The trick is to stay completely still when you first wake up. Do not grab your phone. Grab a pen before moving a single muscle. Set a firm mental intention before you go to sleep each night. Ditch the blaring alarm clock for a gentle wake-up sound. You want to avoid that jarring memory wipe at all costs. Try the mild technique, developed by dedicated sleep researchers. In a nutshell, this involves waking up quietly after around 5 hours, staying awake for 15 to 30 minutes, and recalling your dream in vivid detail, and then going back to sleep. Using the mild technique could take some practice, but allow you to start remembering your dreams. Another way to recall your dreams is you can use sensory anchoring to bridge the dream and reality. Choose a specific scent, like lavender, to act as a tether. Smell it while falling asleep and again the second you wake up. This helps pull those fragile fragments back into your conscious mind. Why does this matter? Dreams are letters we write to ourselves. Learning to remember them is opening a correspondence with your unconscious. You are unlocking a massive, hidden part of your inner life. So, here is my challenge. Leave a pen and paper on your nightstand, hack your biological delete key, and stay still tomorrow morning. Ask yourself what mysteries are waiting for you in the dark. What will the next letter to yourself actually say? Thanks for joining me, and happy dreaming to you all. Like and subscribe for more science for curious minds, and we will see you next time.